There you have it, lemon sticks made with just 2 ingredients, and it only took us 2 minutes to have them on the table. Just 2 minutes and they're ready to enjoy. Look, they're fluffy, soft, sweet, and full of flavor. Stay until the end, because there's a little trick. Do you like traditional village sweets? As you saw, they're amazing. No excuses. 2 minutes, 2 ingredients, and that's it. I'm Vite. Welcome to Grandma's Kitchen. Let's begin. Stay until the end for something spectacular. First ingredient, self-rising flour. We need 300 grams. If you don't have self-rising flour, don't worry. Here's the first trick. Add a teaspoon of baking powder, what we call chemical yeast, mix well, and you'll have your self-rising flour ready. Second ingredient, lemon yogurt. 2 regular yogurts like these, which are 125 grams each. You can use any lemon yogurt you want, but I've tried with these, though I can't mention the brand. You see the ones that are completely green, and with these, it turns out incredible. They have a super intense flavor. And for this fancy dessert, we pour the yogurts into a bowl that's big enough to hold all the mixture. For these popsicles, we're using yogurts with sugar. They're already sweetened. If they don't have any sugar, I recommend adding a teaspoon of sugar for each yogurt, so that's 2 teaspoons of sugar. That will make it much tastier. Totally recommended. We have them, thank you. And here we're going to add the self-rising flour we had. Already put it all in. And 30 seconds stirring, mixing with this spoon so it absorbs the moisture, the yogurt, and all the flour. Next, we proceed to the next step. If you don't like lemon, don't worry. You can make it with plain yogurt, there's no problem. You'll get some super tasty sticks, a traditional sweet, really delicious. We switch utensils and use the spatula. We stir for 20 more seconds. It will form flakes, kind of like little layers. Let's continue. Sprinkle flour on a kneading board or countertop to prevent sticking. And we're going to knead for 30 seconds with clean hands. Press down and start kneading. There you go, just like it's bread. In no time, you'll see how a manageable dough starts to form, which we'll divide later. We've got it. We divide it into portions, and that way we'll get a big stick out of each one. It works well with half the amount. There it is, a cylindrical shape, and then you do the same with all the dough. Once you have the whole pile, you can see that you get a lot of them and they're big. We make a cut so they don't burst or explode when frying. Panoramic view. They already look good up to this point. And in the meantime, let's heat up some sunflower oil in a pan. As soon as it reaches a good temperature, in my case 7 out of 9, we put our pieces in. We cook them for half a minute on one side and half a minute on the other. As soon as they start to get golden, you flip them over and continue on the other side for another 30 seconds or so. And as soon as they're out, we've got them. We put them on a paper towel so they lose some of the grease. We take advantage and keep frying since we have a lot, and soon we'll head to the table. Here, look, it looks great. Grand finale. We sprinkle with powdered sugar. It also goes really well with a mix of regular sugar, white sugar, and cinnamon, but in this case, I went with powdered sugar. That's good right there. Nevaditos, really tasty, really sweet, and really easy. Lemon sticks with just 2 ingredients, ready in just 2 minutes. Who can top that? RISRAS, spectacular recipe. There you have them. Nothing beats a freshly made breakfast or snack, warm and super tasty. And now, I'll show you the inside. Fluffy, well cooked, and full of flavor. Wow, I love this recipe. Here, what do you think? I used 2 yogurts. If you double the amount, you'll get twice as many of these. Lemon flavored sticks. Look, they're saying, "Eat me." Look, Crunchy, do you hear it? Wild flavor, crunchy and silly, golden. With an intense lemon flavor, you just add yogurt and 2 ingredients. What more could you want? I'll show you one up close. See it? Listen to it. It's so good. I'll keep going with this one.
Wow.
I hope you liked the recipe. If so, leave a like. I see you haven't yet. Over there, I'll leave the ingredients wherever they fit, also in the text box, and I'll mention them throughout the recipe so no one gets lost. Thank you for coming. I love you all. Snack with coffee.
Thank you.